Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message for Sha'Carri Richardson. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right, so let's get into it. Spirit is acknowledging that in her energy field, there's this question: were you raised in a barn? There's this energy of poor manners, lack of tact, discourtesy, and politeness. Social grace is required. She needs to get grounded and rooted in her root chakra. This does affect her heart chakra because she's not balanced. And there's also this energy of whichever way the wind blows, that's the way that she goes. So she really has to get her thoughts in order and organized, because if something is off, it kind of throws her off, and it's hard for her to stay. I'm not going to say that it's hard, but it feels like it is a challenge. It does pose as a challenge when there's too much going on. She needs to stay in a very cool, calm environment because it tends to make her respond in that same manner. Some people have what feels like, Spirit is trying to tell me, self-control, and some people don't when it comes to matters of the mind. Okay. Spirit is also acknowledging because of this, there's this energy of it's raining cats and dogs. And this creates a temporary intensity for her, of which she would need to surrender so that this too shall pass and can pass. She needs to release and or see about a cleansing. Spirit is also acknowledging, bless your heart. This is a sign of endearment in the area of passion for a relationship and or the area of passion for a career. Bless your heart. But there's also a little dig at this. Could you really be that silly? Like, don't be so trusting of others. Spirit is acknowledging. In this heart, matter of the heart, there's an energy of friendship, appreciation, devotion, worthiness, caring, and playful teasing. You know how sometimes there's individuals here in this realm who want to be loved. They want to be loved so much so that they allow people to do things to them that are not loving, but they want to have a relationship. They want to know what that level of love feels like when someone loves you to, without what's the word? Unconditional. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. It feels unconditional. And because she's seeking that love, she's trying over and over and over again, but she's not listening to her higher intuitive self when it comes to certain decisions and who she loves and how they love her back. Okay. And so Spirit says oftentimes she's just trying to get a breakthrough and have solution and receptivity. And she's faithful that she will one day have that kind of love. It just feels like she wants that kind of love. And Spirit said, you can't really be that silly in regards to allowing the wrong people to love you the wrong way. Okay. Okay. Sha'Carri Richardson, moving in love and light. So Spirit says it's time to cut ties. You're starting to outgrow a lot of things. It's time to disconnect from people, places, things, and situations that no longer serve your highest potential. Relationships that once worked may be experiencing a change. Jobs that you once enjoyed may become dull. You've been thinking about relocating. Sending her love and light. So this relationship energy is definitely hitting, especially in regards to how much she loves people versus how little they love her back. This is energy of just like being hopeless, a hopeless romantic, but just not in romance, like love, period. Like, she deserves it, but it just feels like she's crossed some people who have definitely loved her the wrong way. Spirit is also acknowledging vanity set, self-awareness, and clarity. This card is a signal that you have some self-study to do, perhaps in the area of ego. Are you blocking your own success, unwilling to embrace your own talents? Perhaps you are lingering too long at the mirror, away from the life awaiting you outside the bathroom door. Today, take the time to recognize your inner and outer beauty. Eyes open and with confidence. So there's this energy of her being clear about whom she is, not just to others, but more importantly, to herself, and how you love yourself unconditionally, regardless of what people say, right? What is Sha'Carri Richardson's current energy? Spirit says reshape, 525, marrying number. In reverse, 525, neglecting important areas of your life. So this is a resonating theme at this point. Shying away from making difficult choices, negative karmic cycles. Blaming others for the things you have control of. Let me tell you. And she needs to change that. Spirit says now. Because it's not going to help you to reshape you, and you get to a certain place and point in your life where it's not really anybody else that can fix it. It's the work that you have to fix. Thank you, Spirit. And it is unfair that somebody came along the way and, you know what I'm saying, for lack of better words, fucked your shit up. But you got to fix it. Because they gone. They not going to be able to fix it. And sometimes you don't even want the person that messed it up to fix it. You know how that go? You're like, no, you done did it already. Let me finish. Let me fix it. And it's not fair, but you're worth it. You're worth fixing. Okay? Sending her love and light. How does Sha'Carri move in love and light? Thank you. Yeah, she's dealing with grief. And the thing about grief is you can't put a timetable on how long you're supposed to grieve. How long you're supposed to deal with that level of energy. So take your time. But there's water sign energy on here and or could be emotional. Sadness, despair, a tough ending. This card calls on you to let yourself grieve what was and what should have and could have been. Whether you've lost someone you love, initiated a breakup, been fired, or held a lingering feeling of sadness you can't quite place. This is a time to let yourself be sad. We don't control grief. Grief controls us until we let it move through us. Sunrise is just over the horizon and all endings give way to new beginnings. Okay, what's the tea? Spirit is acknowledging she's a great actor. She's putting on a great show. Okay, and that's her business, because maybe she don't want everybody to know what's going on behind closed doors. Spirit is acknowledging that there's a private relationship that she's in, and there's a lot of drama. Pay attention to this. Sending her love and light. Thank you, Spirit. But there's an energy of drugs or doing drugs. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes, and this is around the total drama. Spirit is also acknowledging I'm over it, tired of the drama. See? And it feels like centered around that relationship that I was talking about earlier in regards to loving others but not feeling fully loved yourself. Okay, what's going on with Sha'Carri Richardson? Moving in love and light. Ashe to the ancestors. Ashe to the universe. All right, raw power, victory, breakthroughs, and mental clarity with the Ace of Swords. Subconsciously, though, because she's in a great space mentally right now, she's not taking on the opportunity to seek help in other areas of her life, be that from a pope, a counselor, a therapist, a medical professional, what have you. She's like, I'm good right now. So subconsciously, I don't need it. There's this energy of restriction and challenging the status quo. I'm good right now. I don't need it. I'm so good right now, right? But Spirit is also acknowledging with the King of Swords in reverse, there's manipulation in her energy field in the middle of the deck where we can't see. And this energy is tyrannical. This energy feels like a tyrant and also abusive, sending her love and light. What is her biggest obstacle? Our biggest obstacle in reverse, not seeking help, not getting help, with the Hierophant in reverse. Another big obstacle is the Knight of Pentacles. Laziness, boredom, feeling stuck is an obstacle. Karma. Bad luck is an obstacle. Negative external forces is an obstacle. Out of her control. Things happening out of her control is an obstacle, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Spirit said there's something else in the middle of the deck. There's also this energy of her averting disaster. That's an obstacle. Not going through this tower moment, this moment of change and upheaval and chaos, because you don't want to go through it. You don't want to grow through it. You're afraid. Don't be afraid. There's also this energy of the Lover's card in relationship to a relationship. Okay, obviously. But love is an obstacle. Disharmony is an obstacle. Imbalance, misalignment of values is an obstacle. Recovery is an obstacle. Regeneration is an obstacle. Fear of ruin is an obstacle. This relationship, With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, a lack of teamwork is an obstacle and a disregard for skills. This energy is not good for her. Spirit says in the middle of the deck something else. With the Three of Cups in reverse, an affair. Three's a crowd. This is an obstacle. Unfairness is an obstacle, lack of accountability and dishonesty. And this is going to really hurt her. It's going to crush her if it hasn't happened already. Okay. All right. So what's next? Sending her love and light. Spirit says that she's going to be a quick thinker. She's going to be organized. She's going to be independent. And she's going to get back up and try again mentally. Like when we go back to the beginning of this reading, mental health is key. And so when she speaks in reference to her mental health, she knows why. So she needs to stay in a very calm, clear space so that she can think things through rationally and responsibly and, normally. Like it feels like there's an attack on her mental health. Does that make sense? Okay. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.